Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in again. This is section 2 of our strength explanation of what we have seated in your training plan. So I want to cover terminology one more time before we get going into the upper body stuff. Not a lot of hard stuff here, but just bear with me as we kind of go through this explanation. So AMRAPs. Once again, AMRAP is as many reps as you can possibly do while holding good form, okay? Once your form breaks down, then the set's over. It's not a contest. You just want to do as many as you can with good form. All right, so remember that. So if you see AMRAP in the description after the set, then you know that's what you need to do. Cadence. Cadence, that also goes with concentric and eccentric motion. Concentric is the shortening of the muscle. Eccentric is a lengthening of the muscle. So you see a concentric for 1 to 2 seconds, 1, 2, eccentric for 3 to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's your cadence. If it calls out for cadence, do your best to do those. If you find that this stuff is pretty easy, slow everything down. I noticed as I got older, it was more important to me to complete these things with better form and just slowing things down, and it puts a much bigger load on your muscles. So it was a good result out of that. So the first thing we're going to cover is the dumbbell press. If you don't have dumbbells, we're going to use these bigger ones right now. If you don't have dumbbells, like I said, a couple jugs of water or something like that, make do with what you have. I also have an elastic band. I can show you how to use that as well. We're also going to do these on a bench. Make sure the bench is firm. I did these on the bench that we have in our living room. It's a really soft surface, and I felt like I wasn't getting much out of it. Or you can also do these on the floor. Obviously, your arm's going to be limited on the range of movement, but we'll go through all three demonstrations. So on the floor, we're going to put these down. Grab my weights, bring them up to where I'm ready to lay back. Lay back. And you want to start with your dumbbells just about in line with your nipples. And then you want to press out, exhale, inhale as you bring the rep back down. Exhale as you drive it out, bring it down. Make sure you're following your cadence the best you can, and you're doing what you can to complete your reps. I suggest doing these with the moderate weight first, and then slowly progress into heavier weights. As long as you can complete your set, that weight is good. If you want to challenge yourself, you can go up a little bit more on your weights, but your plan is to complete your reps completely. All right, last demonstration. Well, the next 2 demonstrations is on the bench. Once again, it's a firm bench. I've used this before. Laying back down, I start in the up position, bring it down, inhale, exhale as I push it out, and bring it right back down. Here I have more range of motion. I can get my pectorals a little bit more stretch right here and drive it out. Bring it down, drop the weights. Some of you might be lucky enough to have a band like this, and this is fine too. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it underneath the bench. Right here, we're going to do the same movement. The resistance is going to be from the band itself. So I'm hooking my hands here, and I'm going to lean back just like I was in my starting position. Elbows go out, we'll drive it to the top. Bring it down nice and slow. If you feel like there's not enough resistance, you can slow it down even more. All right, give your body and your muscles time enough to elongate. All right, that's it. That's your 3 different modifications for a dumbbell press: the floor, the bench, or the elastic band. All right, next thing we're going to do is an incline press. So you might see that in your plan, but you don't have a way to incline it. Incline means you're sitting up, more upright. It's almost like a shoulder press. If you don't have a workout bench, you can do an incline push-up. But the push-up in an incline movement, Your feet are going to be elevated. All right. So we're going to demonstrate different ways to do a push-up as well. So let's do the incline bench modification push-up. Keep that core nice and tight, nice and strong. Bring it down. I keep my feet pretty close together. Hands shoulder width apart. Drop it down nice and slow. And drive it right back to your starting position, okay? There we go. That's your incline push-up. If you want to substitute push-ups for any of this dumbbell work, you absolutely can. To modify a push-up, if it's a challenge to you, you want to go on your knees and make sure that your core is nice and straight. Hips are in line with your shoulders. Push-up is going to go down, right back to your starting position. All right, right here. All right, makes sense? Next way to do these are on your toes. Once again, if you're starting in a plank position, drop it down, right back up. All right, pretty simple. Third way is your feet shoulder width apart, drop it down, and then up. Get a little bit more of assistance from your toes when you're doing that, but it's up to you. As long as you're getting your reps in, the strength will come. So practice those different things. Next is going to be an inverted row. So we're going to do that with the dumbbells here. Inverted means that we're going to go almost into a hinge position right here. We're going to bring the dumbbells up to our chest, squeezing the scapula together at the top of the movement, and then letting it down nice and slow. Bringing it up and right back down. All right, in the back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, drop it right back down. All right, makes sense? Good. Next thing is super easy. It's a bench dip. So from here, placing both my hands on the bench. Actually, they should be shoulder width apart. This is a little too narrow. That's why I'm switching over. Move that out of the way. Shoulder width apart. I like to do these with my knees a little straighter than most. Just dropping it down into a tricep dip and right back to starting. Right here. If you need to, you can bend your knees a little bit. I get a little less range of motion, but you can definitely feel it in those shoulders, okay? So make sure you're doing them correctly. I's, T's, and Y's. That one is perfect. It's for the middle of your back. So once I'm laying on my back, starting with your head down and your feet on the ground, bring both up in an I, then back down to a T, back down into a Y. All right? So I's, T's, and Y's. Right? Makes sense? Pretty simple. Assisted, dumbbell shoulder press. So the dumbbell shoulder press, you can do these sitting, standing. Standing, you want to make sure that your feet are shoulder width apart. You can start with your arms, the weights right here at your shoulders. You're going to drive it out to the top, right back down to your starting position. Don't go into a rest position. Keep that tension on the muscles, drive right back out to the top. Right here. All right, good stuff. All right, from sitting, just make sure that your spine's nice and straight. Once again, weights are right here. Don't go into that full rest position. Keep those muscles loaded. Drive it to the top. You can rotate, or you can just keep the arms without rotation. Drive it to up and down right here. Drive it to the top. Assisted pull-ups. That's kind of self-explanatory. We won't cover that, but if you have an opportunity to do some pull-ups, you got a safe pull-up bar. I can't say that you can use the stuff at the park, but if you have something at your house that can bear your weight, go for it. Assisted just means that someone's going to help you. They're going to actually help you with your feet up and down as you draw the bar up and down to your chin and then back to your starting position. I always do those palms out, starting here, pulling up and then right back down. Andrea helps me because I'm an old man. She'll help me up. I'll do maybe 5 or 6 of them, right? I mean, 15 or 20, just kidding. Anyway, Plyometric push-ups. All right, that's a fun one. That's kind of an advanced push-up. So if you're not there, then just go back to the same push-up. Plyometric is a push-up with a clap, almost like you pop down and right back to the top. We'll demonstrate that. When I do these, my feet are about shoulder width apart. They're not together. All right, they're about shoulder width apart. We're gonna go down, down. Okay, pretty challenging. You got to be really prepared to do those. A lot of things going on, especially if you're new to doing push-ups. You can do those. Maybe that'll be a goal for you later. Last one is a burpee. All right, most of us already know what burpees are. Start with the jump, down, here, up, jump again, down, plank, and jump again. You can include a push-up if you'd like. Down, plank, push-up, jump, down, push-up, jump. Okay. Medicine ball throws, that's another good one. Doesn't seem like you're doing a lot. I don't think this will be a big focus. You're not really losing a lot if you don't do these, but if you have a medicine ball, the neighbors below you don't really care, then you can go for it. So you bring it over, bring it down, grab it, bring it around, and then down, over and then down, and over and down. It's really to work the obliques and some of the shoulders. Good full body workout. But for upper body training, that's pretty much it. If you're looking in your plan and you see something you just don't quite understand and can't interpret, contact your coach. Call myself, Coach Heidi, Coach Patrick, Coach Andrea, Coach Scott, Coach Cody, Coach Sean. All right, we're here to help you guys. We're going to get through this. And Coach Natalie, real quick shout out. Coach Natalie's husband, Michael Bodziani, is the one that designed this plan for us with the big, doctor's degree in kinesiology and sports movement. There's a big background to that. So he designed this for us, so make sure you're doing it. And can't wait to see you soon. Take care, guys.